Last time we saw a very sage advice from the Supreme himself to Savitri. He had posed a fundamental difficulty, a contradiction which is there inherent between earth and heaven. Savitri was looking for the possibility of heaven being brought down to earth. And according to him, this is not possible. They are totally different things. She is trying something which cannot happen, and therefore she had only two things to do. Either she goes back and carry on the work she is supposed to do there, or forget about earth and come and stay here in heaven. Cast off the ambiguous myth of earth's desire, O immortal, to felicity. Arise, come and enjoy the bliss of heaven here. The change of earth is a myth. It cannot be true. Not only is a myth, it is an ambiguous myth. It may happen, it may not happen. We don't know at all, basically. So she was told, well, we may say in a very sagacious manner, or you may say in a very clever manner, in a very smart way, that what Savitri is trying to do is not in the nature of things, and therefore she should give up all her attempts. And what she can best do is, she is an immortal. She had taken immortal birth. But she has a choice of rising back to her felicity, to her immortality. So that the option is there. In a way of speaking, this is not really an option for Savitri. It is not really an option for Savitri. You forget about her and come here. She can do that thing at any moment. She doesn't need an offer from somebody for that, you see. She is firm in her conviction, in her faith, in her ideas, that she has a work to do upon earth, and all that she can say is that, look, okay, if you can give me some help, give me. Otherwise, I will do what I have to do. Please let me know what help you can give. I am not interested. I can always go back and live there. It's my natural home. It is my native place. It is my what we call in Marathi Maher. Maher is a very, very sweet word in Marathi. It is the word of a bride's parents' house. I can always go to my parents' house and live there, be happy there. You see, no question about that. If I am not happy in my husband's house, I can always leave and go back and stay in my parents' house, in my Mahir. So the supreme house is my house. I can always go there and live there, you see. So that is what she is going to tell. Now, before we proceed a little further, well, that is why she says here in her response, O besetter of man's soul. She uses the word, a very strong word, besetter. Besetter, who assails from every side. Who assails from every side, you see. What sides? from life and death, from pleasure and pain, from day and night. He is assailing from all sides, from all the aspects of life and death, of pleasure and pain, of day and night. In a way, these are kind of synonyms, yet there is a specificity of each pair, life and death, and pleasure and pain, and day and night, tempting his heart with the far lure of heaven. His heart, man's, man. You are tempting man's heart with a far heaven, lure of, testing his strength with a close touch of hell. I climb not to thy everlasting day, even as I have shunned thy eternal night. She had disposed of night, eternal night. And now she says, I don't care about that everlasting day. If that everlasting day has no meaning for the earth. Okay, now before we proceed further, let me quickly check a couple of things which we had done earlier. See, we saw the fourfold being earlier. Fourfold being. In him, the fourfold being bore its crown that bear the mystery of a nameless name. The universe writing its tremendous sense in the inexhaustible meaning of a word. Now, this fourfold being, we have seen in some context, in some detail about this one, but there are a couple of points which we can add to what we discussed last time earlier about this fourfold being. Of course, the basis of this fourfold being we are seeing in terms of the four personalities, Virat, Hiranyagarbha, Prajnana and Anandamaya. The universal, the inward looking, the outward looking, the vast, all those four aspects of this thing. Now, the question is, who is this being? This is a being who is in fact one aspect of Satchitananda. Which aspect? The aspect of being. Being corresponding to Sat. Not consciousness, not to Ananda, but to being, of existence. So, this is actually the aspect of pure existence. If you want to use the metaphysical term, then this is an aspect of pure existence, pure Sat, which is being now presented here in this fourfold being. The aspect of pure existence, truth aspect. Of course, it is a part of Satchitananda, but the aspect corresponding to Sat of Satchitananda. That is this fourfold being. And the four grades of this being are Virat, Hiranyagarbha, Prajnana and Anandamaya. Now, in fact, this is what we have from the Mandukya Upanishad. This fourfold being we saw last time, that actually we have these terms, Virat, Hiranyagarbha, etc., from the Mandukya Upanishad, basically. Now, behind everything is the supreme manifestation, which is described by Om. Supreme manifestation. Imperishable word, Om. And then it is that which has become the universe. This is a verse from Mandukya Upanishad. Om is this imperishable word. Om is the universe. And this is the exposition of Om, the past, the present, and the future. All that was, all that is, all that will be is Om. Likewise, all else that may exist beyond the bound of time, that too is Om. What is in time, all that was, all that is, all that will be, that is in time. And all that is beyond time, that too is Om. All this universe is the eternal Brahman. This self is eternal, and the self is fourfold. The self is fourfold. It is this phrase which corresponds to the fourfold being of Savitri. This self is fourfold. Now, what is this self? This self is Atman. Atman, all pervasive Atman. And he is fourfold, Atman. Or in the terminology of life divine, it is pure existence. This self. This self is fourfold. It means that this Atman is fourfold. And the four aspects of this Atman are, we have seen already. The first is Vaishvanara, or what we call here Virat. The second is Tejasa, or what is called Hiranyagarbha. The third is wisdom, or Prajna. That is Prajnanagana, as we call it. The Lord of wisdom is the third. And the fourth is beyond all knowledge and knowing and all that, who is neither inward wise nor outward wise. Inward wise, that is Tejasa or Hiranyagarbha. Outward wise, that is Virat or Vaishvanara. Nor both inward and outward wise, nor wisdom self-gathered, nor possessed of wisdom, nor unpossessed of wisdom. See, he is putting all. He who is unseen and incommunicable, unseizable, featureless, unthinkable, the unnameable. That is the fourth aspect of it. What we are calling is Anandamaya. Existence, unnameable, whose essentiality is awareness of the self in a single existence. The aspect of existence, in whom all phenomena dissolve, who is calm, who is good, who is the one than whom there is no other. Him they deem the fourth. He is the self. He is the Atman, pure existence, you see. Such is the correspondence between the Upanishadic Pradhyana wisdom and Sushupti sleep, between Hiranyagarbha Tejasa and Swapna dream, between Virata Vishwanara. See, they are kind of equivalents. In different contexts, you use different things. Pradhyana is wisdom, or in terminology of Sri Aurobindo, you can call them Pradhyana stands for essentially an aspect of supermind. Sushupti, deep sleep, that is Pradhyana. Between Hiranyagarbha, that is the golden womb, Swapna, dream, and the waking consciousness, Virat, that is the waking consciousness. So, this fourfold being which we have been talking here is in fact an aspect of Satchidananda as pure existence. Consciousness force, Ananda part of it, that is not described in this description. Then, we see last time, two looked upon each other, soul saw soul. that Godhead and Savitri, they are looking into each other. He seemed the burning, he seemed the wideness of a boundless sky, he seemed the passion of a sorrowless earth, he seemed the burning of a worldwide sun, covering all the realms of existence, sky, earth, sun, in between. And it is, as I said earlier also, he seemed, well, that is the way you are saying, it means that he really saw, he was so. He was really so. But still, he seemed, because he is much more than this. He is much more than the boundless sky. He is much more than the sorrowless earth. He is much more than the worldwide sun. Therefore seemed also, two looked upon each other, soul saw soul.